Good evening. How you doing, guys? Good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're from. We're live. If you're watching it later on, thanks for having a look. You might find some of it interesting. I don't know. I've got my fan on. That's why my ear's going all over the place. So it's, you know, the score, guys, these past few days. Wow. Honestly, unbearable. During the night, you know, back of your neck sweating like mad and, well, all over, but tossing and turning and all that stuff. But hey, at least it's a proper summer, you know? Clear skies from where I am. Just aeroplanes scaring it with the grey-white cloud streaks. So yeah, thanks for coming in Friday. Hope you've had a great week. I'm sure some of you have or made it the best you can, but yeah, I bet there's been a lot of barbies going about tonight. So if you all want to speak about your barbecues, fire away, or whatever you want to talk about. So yeah, and then you can look forward to the weekend. Right. What's going on here? What is... Hang on a minute. Amen! You've made me take my first sip early. Thank you very much, sir, indeed. Top evening to you. How you doing, mate? I know you couldn't make it on Wednesday, but, you know, we still talked about you. Oh, yeah. In a good way, mate. In a good way. If this thing's getting on your nerves, I'll turn it off, the fan, because it's getting on my nerves. It's tickling my cheeks and everything. But it's unbearable without it, and no matter where I put it, right, sorry, carry on. Paul, how you doing, Paul? And Yvonne? Now, I know you two are enjoying yourselves tonight with the family, so yeah, you probably will be popping in and out, no doubt. So thanks, guys. Your priorities, your family, and yet you'll still find time to pop in and say hello. So great people, those two, great couple, nice family, very much part of this life, big part. So is Alligator. You're all... Listen, Gator, right? You're always late. It doesn't matter how late you are, as long as you're in here, mate, because you're a massive part as well. Thanks for coming in, as bloody always. Cash. Oi, oi. How's it going? No, I can't do it. I can't do Ash's voice. All right there, Dino. Pretty close. Thanks for your contribution the other night. I got quite a bit of feedback from that, by the way. Polite feedback, as always. Oh, how far back am I going now? 8:22. Right, hey, I'm sorry. But half of you lot I'm speaking to, you know, have already gone. DJ Hertz, meteor shower tonight, view northeast from 10:30. And I've got northeast from my window, mate. That's the view I've got. The angle I've got. Up to 100 an hour can appear anywhere in the sky. Right, well, I think we've got a clear sky, haven't we? In most places. So we can all have a look at that time if you want, or if someone is already out there and comes back and says, guys, get out there and have a look, I definitely will. I didn't know that. Meteors. Right, I'm not going to... Right. David's here, guys. How David? Pops in, sits in his cosy chair and just relaxes, listens, pops a few things in. Chirpy guy. He always makes me smile anyway, most you do. Double denim. Trevor! Trevor's here! Trev's always here. Double denim. I don't know what that means. It's not even denim. It's cotton made to look like denim. And I think it's from Primark. Can you see that? Is it Primark or Asda? I can't remember the label. Just needed a new shirt. Wranglers. Trevor Wrangler. That was the denim. Still is, I think. Wrangler jeans. Denim jackets. Wrangler. We didn't have Wrangler wear in the 80s. Put your Wrangler on. Already on. You've been out fishing today, David, enjoying the sun. Great stuff. How are you in the sun in this kind of heat, David? I mean, some people I come across, I think, oh my God, please, Joe, just go back inside. I'll never forget that police officer in London last year. Trevor will back me up on this, actually. Trevor was there the same day. Trevor, I don't know if you remember at that protest, Parliament Square, they'd done the frontline shit already. And then they built a second, third, possibly a fourth. And I think she was in the third line or whatever. And I thought, she's going to collapse any minute. And she was only a short person and just a bit overweight, like. And she was just bright red, going towards purple. And I'm sure I did shout out, you need to take her off. She's not well. Look at her. And all that heat. And I think I said on the video, I mean, you know, I've got to kind of feel sorry for them in a way, because I think it was the hottest day of the year. The Trafalgar Square thing, Trev, where we all dipped our toes in, and my head. And yeah, all that gear they wore that day. So did I feel sorry for? Yeah, a little bit. I felt sorry for her. She was in a bad way. Whether they took her off that duty or not, I don't know. But if they didn't, she probably ended up collapsing anyway. But yeah, it's still a good day watching it. You know. Right, let me just go back a little bit, guys. I've missed my bikers in there, so I don't want to miss, you know what I'm like. And it may bother some people, it may not, but I'm sorry, it's just the way I've done things for many, many months now. Right. Oh, God, Right, I'm going back to Trevor's double denim before I went off. And before that, I've Miss UK Transparency. Good evening. How you doing, mate? Right, I think I've caught up with that point. Fishing today, advertising for denim after Eamon. Right. I don't do aftershave. I don't do deodorants or any of this chemical stuff on my body. I don't. And people say, "Oh, do you not smell?" And do you know what? I don't, because I don't use deodorant. I'll just put it that way. How often do you have to keep buying it? Because I don't. I wonder what they put in that stuff. Do you know what I mean? Helen, hello. Here she is. Charlie, hello. We might have another Charlotte in here tonight, so you're either Charlie, Lottie, Charles, or Charlotte. That way. But the other Charlotte is, hiya Charlotte, like that, my own accent. But you know the score, Charlotte. Charles. I hope you're well. How are you keeping cool, Steph? Tell us your secret. You are lying in a bath of ice. I'm good, thanks, Yvonne. Sorry, I'm going back to 8:48, 10 minutes ago. Bear with me. There is Charlotte. Hello, Charlotte. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in on Wednesday as well. It was really nice looking at your comments, like joining in with this lot, with the banter and that. It's like, oh, gosh. Straight in there, no messing about. It don't suit me, Trev. I don't look as cool, man. Believe it or not, I have always had my hair down. Before I go, if I'm very tired and I'm ready for sleep, I'll tie it back or I'll forget. It's just always the way it's always been for me. I've always been like this. So, Anthony, how you doing? You must be loving this weather, mate. Still being on them streets there. 198 Neil, how you doing? Oh, see what I mean? What do I do? Turn it off or what? I'm going to get all this tonight now. If I turn it off, I'll die live. And then it'll become viral. Guy dies during a live stream. I think I've just missed. Just bear with me, guys. I'm sorry. Sometimes you all come in really fast at once. Pan 10, right? Okay. D John, thank you. Okay. So, are you hey up, mate? Won't be long. Thanks, Paul. Thank you. Anthony, come on, you know how it goes on here. Topics get brought up, and I've got some in my head if I get a chance to bring them up, but I'd rather everyone else have and then if we run out of what other people have said, then yeah, I'll bring one up. But there is one topic I want to bring up. No, there's two actually. But I'd rather leave it to you guys first. If you don't bring it up, I will. One quick clue is there is something on the doorstep coming up, and it's a massive thing, and it's all over the place, and it's going to be this weekend. How can you be blocked, Anthony? You're in the bloody chat. No one, listen, Anthony, listen, nobody's blocked you. If they have, I'd tell you. You know me by now. Come on, mate. Who's this? What a strange name. That, guys, is my youngest daughter. That is Shauna. How are you doing, sweetheart? I didn't expect you to come in and say hello. I hope you're feeling better, by the way. Okay. Trevor, don't... Right, I'm going to turn it off. You're right. It's making me look like a right fucking idiot. Right. This is going to kill me. On my laptop now, it's 27 degrees. And that's outside. Don't start, Shauna. Don't join in with these lot. How you doing, LT? I'm sorry I'm lagging behind a bit. LT, how you doing? Good to see you, mate. You going live? All right, Anthony, stay cool, mate. Stay cool. Obviously, you've got something to say. Let us know if you want. There's the angel. Keris. How you doing, sweetheart? Much love. Do you not think that's a beautiful name, Keris? I do. Never heard it before. How you doing, Starstroke? How you doing now? How's the shop going? How's the funds going? Short sleeve, shorts, shirt, sleeveless hoodie, no fan, just in a room. Right. Oh, Eamon, cheers, mate. Thanks for that for Tuesday. Nice one. Thanks very much, sir. Appreciate that. Are you doing libertarian minded? Yeah, exactly. Unbearable. I mean, I don't need them. I just like them. David's a cider drinker as well. David Scott is. How you doing, Queen? Hi. Nearly there. Oh, Kipper from the block. Global warming roast live stream a local cattle dinner. I love that. That's gone warm already. About 3 or 4 bloody mouthfuls. Look. What do you reckon? Nice? Insider? Oh, I don't know. Whoosh! Where the bloody hell have you been? What do you call this? Hey? Doing well, aren't they, mate? They're doing well. Good on them too. Nearly there. Sean. Oh, sorry, Spiky. Hang on, sorry. Charlotte, what do you mean? I don't even know what that is. What's a man bun? Do you mean like a on top, like a woman thing? Does that mean I can be identified as a man bunology unicorn? You know, for this weekend. What do you think? A man bun. Oh, Charles. Goodness sake. Spiky. It's been a long time now, mate. Here we go. Dino and folks. How you doing, Blue? Hope you're well. I'm not too bad, thanks. I hope you are too. John Lemon. Come on, mate. I can't help the way I look. Yeah, Sean, you've not been well. All right, mate. Hope you're better now, obviously. You possibly are because you're in here. How you doing, Glenda? Good to see you, biatch. Well, it's about time you did. It's about time you did. Yeah. My daughter don't even bother watching my videos. It's what they're like. No, they do. You just take the time, doing it. What do you mean by that? Don't turn it off. Yeah, I know what they're like, Sean. I know what they're like by now, but I do look like a prat. I mean, if I had short hair, no one would bat an eyelid, would they? It's going like a fuck. Oh, I'll just burr it. How you doing, MVE? Good to see you. In a minute. What is it with you Yorkshire people? You're too impatient. I'm saying hello to everyone. That's the way it goes on my live stream. Do you not know this by now? How dare you? Typical Yorkshire. Are you Claire? How are you doing? Oh, right. Okay. I get it. Beach Boys, yeah. Right, I'm speeding up now because I'm being made to feel guilty by Yorkshiremen. Put the right, yeah. All right, Trevor. Yeah, I'll try that one. How you doing, Rucksack? Goalkeeper. Looking smiling. Love it. MP Gamer, how you doing? Only, yeah. No, just yeah. Really. John. Straight in there, John. Hope you're well, mate. You and Darren, and thanks for coming in. Good evening. Fusilier John, guys. Legend. Yeah, because I can keep them on that colour, Charlotte. And the only reason I've kept them on that colour is because you decided that I should keep it at that colour. Yeah? Good evening. Good evening, beauty. Thank you for coming in. Right, it'll be less than a minute, I promise. Right, here we go. Come on, you know what it's like by now. There it is. So you're all welcome, you know that. Can't believe it. Still 27 according to... Hang on a minute, 2 at once. What's this? Okay. Right. I'll get it over with.
Hey up, fella.
Hey up.
Well, enough for you. More than I'll get. It's fucking lovely.
Sorry about that. The usual. I had a freaking fly. They were like a spurt, and then there's no excuses. There really. But
yeah, we're fucking inundated with them, mate. I tell you.
I can't believe Yorkshire Monkey, right? Can't believe this fella.
Right, boys.
How you doing, sir?
Have I got a fucking tale for you?
Come on, let's have it.
Oh, tell you, it's fucking absolutely tragic, but I will fill you in. Tell you where I've been. Am I still here?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Sit yourselves comfortable and I will begin. Just turn it around, see if I can put it down. I'm actually sat outside Casualty, waiting for daughter-in-law to come out. She's had to go into Casualty because she has women's problems.
Oh.
With cysts on bits and stuff, on ovaries and stuff, in that much pain. Anyway, that's not why I called. Right. 2 weeks ago, my mum died. But previous to that, the last 10 years, excuse me, she's had dementia. In the last 2 years, she's had advanced dementia. So I've been backwards and forwards helping my dad. So he's 82. We got her at home sorted. Then all of a sudden, she got really poorly and had to go into hospital. Now, no one told us out. She ended up in Blackpool Victoria Hospital. I've never been treated like such an idiot in my life from Blackpool Victoria Hospital. And the way they treated her, I want to treat a dog like that. Unbelievable, right? So she goes in. Nobody tells us what's going on. Oh, she's got kidney stones. We thought she'd got an infection. She wasn't eating, she wasn't drinking. She went in, she had this operation, had these kidney stones out. Bearing in mind she's got end-stage dementia. They didn't know for 3 days that she had dementia while she was in there. They thought she was okay, thought just normal, right? So then it starts. Let me get it right way around. Oh, yeah, they phone us one day. Right, she's ready to go home. Is she coming home or is she going back to the nursing home? Right, she's going back to the nursing home. As it ended up, she couldn't go because she was that poorly. Anyway, the day after she went, she was there overnight. She was that dehydrated and that dirty when she got to the home. They didn't know what to do with clothes, whether to burn them or whether to wash them. So anyway, day after again, still dehydrated. She had to go back in. Dementia's getting worse as this is all happening. We'll get a phone call from the home saying, right, they're on about sending her back again in a couple of days when she's got over everything because she's end of life. Oh, right, thanks for telling us. No doctors have phoned from hospital to tell us. So we phones them up, phones the consultant on the ward. Oh, no, she's not end of life. No, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, right, fantastic. Well, I've just phoned my dad to tell him that his wife of 62 years has got a month to live. So he apologises, and then it starts again. 2 days later, he phones up and says, the growth on a kidney. We think it's cancerous and it's grown 5 centimetres in a week. So we say, what growth? Because nobody's told us about it. Now they're telling us she's got cancer. Now they're telling us she's got this growth on a kidney. Nobody even mentioned it to us. So wife loses plot, really goes for him and gives them a right bollocking. 2 days later, they said, right, she can go back to home now. She's not end of life. All her observations are good. Blah, blah, blah. So we says, right, make the arrangements for her to go back. They phone back the day after. She's not fit to move. What do you mean she's not fit to move? Well, she's that poorly because she's end of life. She's not fit to move. But you just said she weren't end of life. Oh, no, we got that wrong. So what the fuck do you mean we got that wrong? What sort of fucking consultant are you? No, don't talk to us like that and I'll put the phone down. So I put the phone down on him. 4 hours later, phone us back. Oh, she's not going to see end at week. Right, fair enough. I'll tell my dad to get him to come down and see her because he'd not been able to go for a week because she'd had COVID while she were in hospital. So again, he went down to see her. She'd had same clothes on for a week. Literally a week. He'd changed her. Nothing. So 3 hours later, after my dad had gone home, oh, she's not going to say night out. So it's gone in a week. It's gone from she's got a month to not, to being all right, to having a week, to having she won't sleep week out, to she won't sleep night out. So I phones my dad, you better get back down. Bearing in mind they're in not on Sea, which is Fleetwood, near Fleetwood. We're over in Yorkshire. 2.5 hour trip. So I phones my dad, telling you better go down and see, and they say she's not going to sleep night out. Right, okay, I'll get ready and go down. I'll ring you when I get there. Okay, Dad. Right, fair enough. Puts phone down from him. Phone rings again. Oh, she's passed away. 10 minutes later. So that's what I've been doing last fortnight. Organising funeral, sorting everything out for my dad, blah, blah, blah. About to go rip somebody's head off at fucking Victoria Hospital.
Fucking hell, mate. I'm so sorry to hear what you've just said there.
Well,
mate.
It was expected because she was really bad end-stage dementia. So it were a case of months, weeks, whatever. It's just the way she was treated. She was left in dirty clothes for a week. She was that shitting up. We dried on, shitting up, not fresh. She wasn't padded up. She had cancer, they didn't tell us, blah, blah, blah. And it goes on. And then they turn around and say, don't talk to us like that, I will put the phone down. How the fuck are you supposed to talk to somebody when they've just told you that about your mum and mistreated her like they did? So anyway, we're at funeral this week and I've got that sorted out and got my dad sorted, and it's just been fucking chaos. I've been backwards and forwards to Fleetwood like a man possessed. I've never been in Lancashire so much.
Are you gonna? All right, I know it's a bit too soon, but are you gonna be taking it further? Are you gonna do something about it?
Like a fucking demon, I am. Like a fucking demon. I'm going to rip the fucking soul out of them.
Okay, good on you, mate.
I'm incredulous, honestly. Anthony, try again.
You're going to CQC. It's like not a review thing, but it's where people put the complaints up. And there's CQC and pals. So we're going to do them both and then see where we go from there. But I don't want out from them. I just want them to say, sorry, we're sorry we treated him like shit. We're sorry we left her stinking in her own shit, smeared up her back, dried on. We're sorry we left her in the same clothes all week because we couldn't be asked to change her. We're sorry we didn't tell her she had cancer, etc., etc. Now, if you go on the CQC site, it tells you that they've got such a bad rap of Blackpool or Victoria. It's unbelievable.
Right.
Unbelievable. So that's my rant over, lads. Anyway, how have you been?
Okay, now, mate, that is one hell of a story. And condolences to you, mate, big time. Whatever you do, mate, do it for your mum. Make sure she gets fucking justice.
That's it. I don't give a shit about us. Where she was treated. She didn't know any different. You could have told her she was in the deck chair and Blackpool Prom and she wouldn't have known any different. She was completely fucking 3 shoots at wind. But no, it's fucking unbelievable.
Disgusting human behaviour. Never mind. Supposedly in a top medical profession. That is I've seen it in care homes when I worked in care, like leaving them in the clothes and letting them lie in piss.
Yeah.
Used to know behind closed doors, so to speak, whether it's a hospital or wherever. Police station, behind closed doors, you don't know. And to have that many, how can you not diagnose something straight away as strong as dementia? Like,
well, they didn't have to diagnose it. She had it. But what I'm saying is she would in 3 days.
Recognise it.
They didn't even look at her notes. That's why.
Well, even that, yeah. I mean, what's going on there? You know, I'm scared to death, me. You know, I'd rather just lie down where I am right now than be in the hands of. I wouldn't like to. Oh, that is that is horrible. That is.
Something else as well.
I've never heard a story like it. That's.
Bearing in mind she had advanced dementia and she was end of life. Being advanced dementia, you're not in a fit state of mind to make any judgment or decision yourself. They turned around and says, but she has got a DNR in place. I do not resuscitate. Says, what the fuck are you talking about? DNR. How the fuck do you know if she's got a DNR in place? Oh, she told us. She told us on ward. She signed a form. I said, how the fuck can you expect somebody like that with advanced dementia to make a decision that involves not being resuscitated? The law states that you've got to discuss it with, if you're discussing it with her, you have to discuss it with us. Same, I have power of attorney for her and my dad, but they didn't even discuss it with us. They just put it in place and, yeah, didn't even tell us till afterwards. Oh, what the fuck are you talking about? She's got a DNR.
I think we're back to a surgery, mate. Who signed a consent form for that surgery? If she got dementia?
Yeah, my dad did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, second week she was in, she had home. She wouldn't have any visitors. Everything was all right when my dad was going in because he thought, oh, nurses are busy, which there were 2 nurses on the whole fucking ward. So he was getting her washed and changed like old husbands and wives do, etc., etc. And it was getting sorted. So, fucking honestly, Blackpool Victoria Hospital,
how much it's changed, you know, how much it's changed, you know, since the latest virus and all that we've been having. It seems that everything else as well, it has, hasn't it? It's had to, but all this negligence, medical negligence, that's disgusting. That if that story were told, if that were that is front page news stuff.
I'll say as it will be. It will be.
Well, hopefully it will be. Hopefully it will be, mate. Can I just ask you though? Have you got anything on it, like any evidence, any other than your words? Have you got anything? Because without anything,
well, we've got. We can get statements off last isn't nursing home and stuff like that. So, and we've got. I started recording phone calls and stuff. I don't want help from them. I don't want a fucking bean off them. I just want them to say, actually, sorry, we treated your mum like shit.
I think actually they should be out that fucking job.
Yeah.
So that's the fight. At the beginning, you'll get the we're sorries and right, we'll retrain them and we'll do things this way. We'll do it better next time. Thank you.
Yeah.
We're sorry and thank you. They'll say.
I don't want
people should be in the job.
Well, I don't want people to lose their jobs. They need fucking retraining, if no else. But I just want them to say sorry. Yeah, we fucked up, and we fucked up big time. Because if I don't make it, it's going to happen again and again and again. And again.
Being sorry is not good enough, though, Yorks. It's not. You know that. Anyone can say sorry.
But what if it had been somebody didn't to stick up for them?
Anthony, what do you think about what you just heard there?
Well, I lost my stepdad to dementia last year, right? And when he ended up in care homes, exactly what he just said happened. Exactly. They don't care about the patients. They haven't got enough staff to deal with their patients, you know.
I've got to say, sorry for butting in, the nursing home, and it's called Seabank, it's in Nottingdon-on-Sea, and they were absolutely fucking marvellous. They couldn't do enough for her.
Yeah, some of them are.
I've got to say, as I find, and they were absolutely fantastic. Whoever we phoned when we phoned up, whoever were on, they listened. They did everything for my mum. They did everything they could for her. They were as disgusted as we were with treatment she were getting. They were absolutely. I mean, that's how it should be when you're paying them £900 a week, isn't it? But it was a hospital. Just a fucking shower.
They were getting £845 from my mum.
Yeah. But
she's got money, they made her pay.
I've not got anything to say wrong about the home that she were in. They were fucking brilliant. They couldn't have done any more for her.
Listen, it's not about fucking blackening arms, but some are fucking excellent. They can't do enough, but the majority of them, they're fucking tarnished.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. Well, ironically, my mum used to run old people's day centres for Bradford Council for people with EMI, which is elderly mentally infirm, which was dementia, whatever buzzword they're calling it these days. But dementia is just fucking, it's an absolute tragedy that happens over time. Honestly,
you're just watching, the person that you love fucking deteriorate. I know, I understand. I watched it. It's fucking horrible.
Just absolutely fucking 3 sheets to wind. Totally. She'd no idea.
I'm only going back at last year, yeah.
John,
last year.
Do you know what I mean? Absolutely. It's got to this point where I reckon, and I've said before, things happen generationally. So people will begin to think that this is a normality. Like with our generation, it certainly is not. But, it's like, well, that's what we do. That's the protocol. That's the policies. That's things. Sorry, that's life.
That one line they came out with, that one line that they came out with, don't talk to us like that. Sorry, I won't talk to you like that, but get down on the floor and I'll kick shit out of you.
Yeah. I had one. I had one with my dad, and it was only a couple of months before he went.
Yeah.
And I mentioned it on one of my lives because I did make a phone call straight after about it, but I was on the ward, visited him. It was when he fell, broke his hip. So it was that. So I'm sat there, where's your mask? So I said, I don't wear masks. That's what I said. You must wear, and then track and trace. You must sign. I said, I'm not giving any of my details out to you or any. You must do. I said, according to who? The hospital. I said, is it according to the law? She went, yes. Speaking in a foreign voice, a black lady who's, and I've said this before, she must have trained hard, studied hard to become a nurse in a British, but definitely not been in this country that long. Probably long enough, maybe 5-6 years, however long it takes to study to be a nurse or whatever. Having a go at me in front of 8 sick people. Yeah. I'm standing my ground saying, I don't have to sign anything. Do you not realise that? And then she turned round to me dad and said, sorry, Mr. Butler, when you get home, if you contract COVID, you know where it's come from.
Yeah.
And then I went, I beg your pardon. And when I rose my voice like that, these guys in the opposite beds like sat up, and then everyone at that desk were like, but before I went in, I had a do. So it was like they didn't come in.
It's as soon as you don't take the shit off them and you question them, and they fucking hate that.
But I just think it's not just it. You get ignorance from people who've lived here all their life, but for people to come, it was just the attitude I felt, and I've said this before as well. Please come in, please say hello. Come on, join in with us all, no problem. But don't think you fucking own the place already. And that's the way it's coming across to me. That's the feeling I get, the atmosphere I get. You know, if I'm walking on that side of the path and you can fucking move out my way. Well, I've been walking on that path since the day I was born. You know, you've been walking on it 2 minutes, so you move out the fucking way. I know it sounds petty, but that's the kind of attitude they've got.
It's the officialdom and the fucking the entitlement that these fucking all these and consultants
and the fact they know fuck all. They just get told when a visitor comes in, ask them, or do they say tell them? There's a difference to sign that form. You don't fucking have to. And when I phoned up the complaints thing, she went, "No, you're right, Mister. You're right. Yeah, I said, look, do you realise what I do for a living and things like that? And I'm at it like that." And she, right, we'll have a word with her. And that's all they say at the beginning. I didn't pursue it. I didn't pursue it because shortly after my dad died, and I thought I'm not bothering with anything or anyone, to be honest with you. It took me a while as well, but I thought that was ridiculous.
14 years ago,
like who do you think you were? Whether you're a nurse or the authority thing again? But you know, no.
14 years ago, I broke my neck and my hip, and I came into the hospital that I'm waiting outside here now. They sent me home without even X-raying me. And I was walking around 5 days with a broken neck and hip. Now, when I went back 5 days later, they absolutely shit themselves. Absolutely shit. It took me 6 years to get an apology for that.
You should have got a plan.
It's ridiculous. And do you know what, V? I've had it from white people as well. So no, I'm not a racist. In fact, I've had more of a do at white people than immigrants who've studied hard to get a good job. But if they've studied hard to get a good job as a top professional, you don't treat people like that because it means you're not professional, doesn't it?
I tell you what,
that being racist, are we too? I'm not too scared to say what I think these days, but a lot of people are getting more and more scared by each minute. What's that about? Are you a theorist? Ridiculous. I will say what happened. That's what happened. That could have been a white person, an Italian person, a Polish person. I don't care. I'm just getting sick of it, to be honest with you.
Dino, calm down, love. Calm down.
Right, I'm sorry. It's just what you've told me. It's really riled me, that has. And it means it's going to get worse. And it means these guys are going to get away with it because people are too accepting. And the longer it goes on, as time goes on, the next generation, it's normal to them. Do you get where I'm coming from?
I do, yeah. I'll tell you what, it didn't stop after we'd finished with hospital and she'd died. So my dad didn't have to do it. He's 82, he's totally devastated. He's absolutely fucking lost without her. So I said, right, me and wife will do all running around, all phoning people, all arranging funeral, blah, 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 like you do. There were even companies, the council were brilliant. They've got a service saying it's called One Call. You fill the details in, you press go, and they let every council department know, everybody from rates, blue badges, everybody. They let everybody know, right? But when you start having to try and talk to these imbeciles in these private companies, like the telecom companies, phone them up. Right, my mum's passed away last week. My dad wants a name taken off the bill. Can you sort it out for us? Oh, yes, Mr. Briley, we can sort it out, but we'll need a letter of authorization from her. I says, are you for real? What do you mean? What do you mean? Don't get mad.
That's a
Don't
bad,
tell
isn't
me fucking mad. Because I've just told you she's died. I says, and you're saying she's to send a letter of authorization. Sure, I'm contacting fucking Doris Stokes or Derek Akora. I says, we're not going to be able to get in touch with her for a fucking letter. Oh, don't you dare talk to me like that and raise your voice and swear at me.
Oh, yeah, they've got this policy where you can't abuse them now.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
You shouldn't be in that job unless you've got empathy. And for me, if you've not got empathy, everyone's got it. It's just like, how do you turn it on? Or it's automatic. A lot of us. If you've not got empathy, don't be in that job. If you can't use your empathy, do not be in that job because it can really fuck other people's lives up.
Some people don't have empathy. Look at conditions, some people don't have empathy.
Fucking common sense. Fucking white in their eyes. It's not rocket science, is it?
They don't care, really. I mean, people who act like that in that profession means they don't care, right? If they cared, they wouldn't be like that. Is that right? So they're in a caring profession, so they shouldn't be in that job. They're not in it for the caring side of it, are they? They can't be. Otherwise, they wouldn't have acted and said what they've said.
Well,
ridiculous.
No, you have to get authorization. But I lost my rag with him, so he said, don't talk to me like that or I'll put the phone down. I says, no, you won't put the fucking phone down because I'm putting it down on you, cunt. Bang. I couldn't fucking believe it. Like, what are you
There's evidence here now, and it's not just Yorks and ourselves talking about this situation, right? It's all over the place, growing. You know what I mean? There's a massive difference between people's attitudes, i.e. us now, the NHS, Britain, blah, blah, blah. Not being racist, but it was all bloody marvellous, absolutely brilliant. What a service, superb, everyone caring. Okay, back in them days, not as many illnesses, and it's really accelerated with illnesses and diseases, right? And that's why the NHS is going out of, or has gone out of business fucking years ago. Still
just
lives under that.
Just put a different spin on it, you know. Just put a different spin on it. And what diseases are prevalent now? Fucking polio, TB, all the stuff we've already got fucking rid of. Everybody's flying into the country. Oh, fucking hell, polio's rampant again. And I'm not.
Round we go on the spinning wheel, guys.
I'm
the most. Can't get rid of us, can they?
I'm the most unracist person I know. I don't tolerate it in any way, shape, or form.
Leave V on. Don't get rid of V. Let's. All these guys in here, mate. You've no chance. All they're going to do is laugh at you.
Yeah.
Universal credit. I am on universal credit. Yes, I am.
Mate. I'm on no fucking benefits whatsoever. I've worked all my fucking life for what I've got now. I'm now retired. So go fuck yourself, daft swat.
Yeah, I've served my country. I've had a couple of illnesses, so it's been on and off work-wise for me. Can't help it. But I've found my job, and I'll stick to it. And I've worked harder than ever. Depends which area of work you're thinking of. Are you talking about the slavery system? What the government's providing for you, where people where whatever you do, make people on benefits feel embarrassed and demonize them. I'm admitting I'm on you, and so what's your fucking point in that? Are you saying I sit here all day doing fuck all? I have never paid as many taxes as you probably, you fool. Why don't you look at things that way? At least I've had more freedom in my mind. Because it's not been concentrated on an 8-hour, 12-hour shift, going home, eating, bit of telly, going to sleep, getting up, going to work, you fucking robotic piece of shit. Are you stupid or something? Are you stupid?
Speech is fine,
so
mate.
why don't you look at things on the other side of things? You're a fucking slave to the system. You're coming out with things like people who've been on benefits. If you think people who are on benefits are pieces of shit, you're wrong. Right, that's the way the government. That's what the government has put in your mind for you to think, for you to come out with. You're a brainwashed sheep. Do you not realise that?
Tell you what it is, Dino. tell you what it is, right? It's people like that, and the last 20, 25 years have fucked it for everybody. All these fucking people have never been said no to.
Just repeated the narrative of what the government's, and it's like, I
Listen,
mean, some people have
I'll
worked
tell you
hard all
what
their
they
life, no doubt about it. Sorry, Anthony.
Nobody's ever said no to them, ever. They've never had no said to them, and they're a shower of shit.
We've always
Who
been the
feels
underdog.
happier?
Them.
Who feels happier, me or someone who's been summoned to this, and they actually have to feel like, and they're stuck, and they always say, not all of them, a lot of people do say, I'm fucking hate this job, I'm sick of it, it's the same thing day in, day out. Of course it is. Of course it is. You've got the same routine, you've no outlook on that, so you're stuck in one thing. And it's like, people say, how come Dino knows so much? It's because I'm not stuck in fucking work all day, but I'm still working. I still go out there for a cause.
Dino.
Do you know what I mean? I've looked after my dad, and it's not all about doing what the government tell you to do, and that's the right thing. And as long as you're seen doing that, everyone else will look at you in a good light, and you demonise them guys. So that separates you from them. So that'll make you feel on a different level to these guys who might be more talented than you. It just so happens they don't want that kind of job. You know, that's where you get a lot of musicians from and things like that.
Dino,
creative minds.
It's me that's fucking ranting tonight, not you.
Yeah, but you know what? I'll tell you what. I'll nip off for a minute then.
Listen. I've got to go. Mother-in-law's come out of hospital now, and I've got to go. I'm driving home now, so I'll jump back on later on when I get home and I've had a shower.
Yeah, keep us updated, mate. But thanks for coming on. And keep
us I'll just explain my absence. So I'll catch you in a bit, lads. All right.
See you in a bit.
Thanks for telling us that. That is not everyone will come out with stuff like that on a live in front of a few people and that. So, you want to come on the panel?
I won't, mate. I'll tell you now. I won't. Look who's it. Private chat. Fucking bit of a coincidence.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Psychopath. There's a psycho in there, guys. Someone who's been obsessed with me, stalked me online, etc. You know Zara B, that really clever woman who just pops around from time to time on lives, trying to spoil them, coming out with shit. Yeah. Weirdo. But you get weirdos, don't you, on live streams?
Well,
Post the link.
That V's channel's only fucking a few days old, mate.
Yeah, okay. You're not coming on, V, but I know what you're playing at. Cheers for that, biker, by the way.
What is?
You couldn't debate yourself in a mirror, V.
I'm a coward. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'm a coward.
You're a coward. Who are you? Why just V? V for victory.
Vindictive.
Never going to win on here, whoever you are. Never. Prawn. I'm sure you put that right for some reason, Trevor. Prawn. Yeah, she's pond life. Oh no, that's the sea, isn't it? Prawns. Psychopathic prawn. Prawn cocktail. I know she likes a cock. I've not been there, by the way, guys. It's just she is a full-on slut. It's just what I've heard from other psychopaths who she's hung around with. That's the one, AD. That's the reason. I reckon. Sean, guess what? That's mine. Got myself a cup. It's a bad job, really. I think I might have messed up with my new logo. Anyway, too scared to debate. Do you know me or this channel? Because to say that, you can't. Universal credit echo chamber. So what does that mean? What do you mean by that? Why would you bring universal credit into something? What are you saying? Do you want to explain what you mean by that? Or you just putting words in what you think? You know, there's a guy on benefits. I could sign off, mate, tomorrow. No problem. So, isn't that a nice feeling where you don't have to fucking be a slave, you dick? What a knob. Right, I'll go back a minute because I'm get rid of that.
Do you know I've not even said hello to everybody in chat since I came on because we're listening to Yorkshire's Tale.
I know. Well, I'll nip off. I'll let Biker just catch up with you guys because I know quite a few have come in. But Dave, how you doing? I've just seen Dave the tour in there. There's a moose loose about the hoose. And AD as well. Okay, you know I got an entire wall of screenshots of you, Dino. What are you going to do with them? Do you want my autograph? Are you going to put them in a... Do you want me to put some lipstick on and kiss it, then sign it, then you can frame it and put it on your wall? I don't... What do you mean?
Are you going yet? I want to say hello. Are you going? Go for your piss.
Yeah, sorry. I'll just... why does it keep doing that?
You're going to end up pissing yourself if you don't go now.
No, I'm all right. I've got underneath me. I'm all right. Mark Kelly, I knew I'd see Mark. Hiya, Mark. Right, Libertarian. Guys, thanks for your respect and support. Right, I'm going to leave you with Biker for a minute or two or three. Shall I put the... Oh, you can put the link in, guys.
I'll put the link in, mate. Don't you worry, Cut. I'll do your job for you. Don't worry. Fucking hell. Right, good evening, everybody in chat. Thanks for the welcome earlier on. I couldn't butt in earlier because Yorkshire were telling his tale and it'd have been a bit rude to do that. Fucking hell, how gutting is what he came out with. That has got to be absolutely fucking terrible to go through. It really has. Anybody. I don't care who you are, whether you fucking friend, foe, enemy, whatever. That has got to be awful. Fucking that goes out to him big time. It really does. Just looking back through some names here. Who's there, John? Good evening. Nice to see you back, mate. It's not panel if you want. This could be another subject to carry on for a bit longer. Matt Kelly, evening, mate. How you doing, Cocker? Well, I'm just picking random names out here. Sorry if I'm not picking your names out. But yeah, everybody. Cash, I hope you're fucking sober tonight, mate. It was a good conversation the other night. But you can't do the same sober. So I'm just reading. Bear with me. Yeah, as I say, good evening, everybody. Hopefully we can get a decent subject up. Yeah, but it is upsetting. It's more than upsetting. It's got to be infuriating for those involved. You know what I mean? The things that he described there and, you know, the scenario leading up to his mother's death and everything else. It's fucking diabolical. Absolutely unbelievable that it can happen in our country. We've got supposedly the best healthcare system in the world. Obviously, we fucking haven't. Well, it's been proven that over the last 3 years, hasn't it, really? I don't know. Hey, Dachora. There you go. Name's mentioned, mate. I hope your fucking ties perspire. Getting you nice and wet, mate. Sean Patterson, you can come on topless if you want, mate. Yeah, I'm just looking at Zara B's comments in private chat. She wanted to say she is truly sorry for what she did the other night on Dino's channel by palm bombing him, calculating kill.
Biker, why am I not seeing them? I've only seen the first 2 comments. There's nothing coming up on mine other than them.
Yeah, she's put one on and I've answered her.
Oh, just the 2, yeah.
That's all it's there, mate.
All right, sorry, I thought there was more. No worries.
No. Fucking yeah. She wanted to say she's truly sorry. Like fuck.
Yeah, I think I stopped writing that one down after so many times, and then you saw what happened last time. So
yeah, true.
Going
back to your way, right before you brought me on, while you're doing your fucking normal hellos for half an hour or whatever. You mentioned your shirt, didn't you?
No, Trevor did.
Well, somebody mentioned your shirt, and you said
double denim.
Yeah, you said it's not cotton.
No, I said it is cotton.
No, you said it's not cotton; it's denim.
No, if you look back, you'll find I said it was cotton and not denim.
What do you think denim is?
Well, it's more than cotton.
Denim's cotton, mate.
Well, they have denim to it. From
denim
the denim tree.
Cotton. Denim is made out of cotton.
Anything mods are blocking people. Mods blocking people. Get the fuck. Mods are blocking people, guys. Something new on YouTube. Shout it all out. Mods block people. What's going on? Don't block this V. Don't block whoever this freak is. Just don't block. Because people do watch this live back, and within 24 hours, it's over 1,000 views normally. So, and most people who watch it are kind of who support this channel. So carry on making an absolute fool out of your comments, out of yourself. That's if you've got a self. Have you got a self? Or are you a psychopath? Are you part of the gang of psychos? Like Shrinkle Dick and Zara B? Because we're not scared of you on here at all. Teflon's there. How you doing, Tef? The clangers live on the bit. What? Was it that one?
How's it go, right? I'm sure it didn't go like that.
Something like it was a long time ago.
Does it, twat?
I'll try my best to make a fool out of myself. Sturdy cotton, twill fabric, woven with an indigo grip. What? Mottled white yet see? It's not just cotton.
Denim is made from cotton, mate.
All right, but it's not thick denim. It's not like a denim. It's really thin and light. And
you can get thin denim, mate. If it's 100% denim, it's 100% cotton.
Right.
The cotton is weaved prior to it, and the cotton is also dyed prior to the garment being made. So you can get your garments different shades of fucking blue or black or whatever you want. Because it's the yarns that are dyed, not the actual garment.
Right.
There you go, mate. Just
I've
a
got a
bit of
denim
background.
shirt on tonight. It's not, John, it's, what do you mean by that? I didn't realise that. It's all right, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but
Your foot
just,
off.
just fasten that button a bit, mate.
Pardon?
Fasten that button halfway down your chest.
That one?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm jealous at fucking hairy chest you've got. I ain't got hairy chest, mate.
I can't put my fan on. I've got to warm up. It's 25 degrees.
No, I'm saying stop showing your fucking hairy chest. It's fucking rude.
Yeah, but Gypsy Dave sometimes does it have his top on altogether.
I know I started to go GoFundMe page up to buy my fucking t-shirt, didn't I? Old Kipper from the block. If we donate 500 quid, will you get a rainbow mohawk? Not even for 5 million, mate. A 500 million. Nah. They do, Dave, actually, cheese. Over here, yeah, it's massive stuff because there's that many varieties. I mean, when I used to eat cheese, I must admit, not just because Bikereddie's here, right, but Wensleydale. And then the first time, and I thought, what's this Wensleydale and cranberry? So, and I thought, wow. Then I got another, and I got another, and then I got another, and then there was Wensleydale in it, and I thought, cheese, what goes with fruit, you know, with it being bland, but oh God, I used to love cheese. I did used to love cheese. That was the last component of an animal product that I ate. I couldn't. That was the one that dragged me for a while before I went vegan. Cheese, yeah. There weren't many I didn't like. Not that So
I tried.
I like a lot of cheeses, mate. Hell of a lot of cheeses.
What's your favourite, Biker?
I don't think I've got a favourite, mate, in all honesty.
No, maybe one or two.
I think, right, with Christmas cake, I think the stronger the cheese I have, the better. Right, and that's eating with Christmas cake. I ain't got a favourite cheese, mate. I really ain't. I like a lot of different cheeses. I cannot say, oh yeah, I prefer that over that. I don't. I just like a lot of different cheeses. The plain ones, like, you normally get your normal cheddars and things like that. Yeah, okay, they're fine. But I like the more sort of random flavour ones that you're getting. The one with walnuts in, I forget what they call that. I'm not keen on that. That's because I don't like walnuts, but the cheese that is with it is nice. What's the one with blue veins in that's mouldy? What do they call that? Gorgonzola? I don't mind that. That's all right.
If it's boring, fuck off.
That is a bit, isn't it?
It's not boring to. I know it's gone down by 10, but whatever. Hiya, Darren. How you doing? Anyone who's coming, thanks for coming in. We've got a couple of members of the Psycho team in the chat. V for victory. I'm sure you was on before.
V for victory.
Yeah, the Swansea football badge. We've had V, mate. Oh.
Wait a minute. Let me do a bit.
Right, V for victory. No, you've been on before.
I know you mentioned the Swansea badge.
Oh, it's all right.
How far back you going here, chat? Give us the time.
Backstage.
All right. Well, I can't see him.
Yeah. I don't think he's been in the chat. Right. So just talk me through it again. Brand's
got a brand. Put your banner up, mate. I'll tell you when it's on. When you click it, just click play.
I know what I've done. Just give me a sec. No, it's videos, isn't it? What's going on? Sorry, guys. You carry on, Biker. I'm just.
Yeah, you're all right, mate.
What have I done?
It's not happening here, mate.
No, it's all right. I do think it's the same person, and I'm gonna go in with my my instincts on this.
Crico.
There you go, mate.
Right, I fucked up. Sorry about that. That was a good name to pick. I didn't realise that name would come out, and he has been on before, and he was sound. So we've had J and V in. Don't worry, I'll take it down. J and a V pissing about, and then that name. Quite smart, really, aren't they? But yeah. Sorry. If you give me, what are we? Just gone 10. I need to speak to Biker in private. If you give me 10 minutes, guys, if you're willing to hang about and come back, and I'll start again. So, apologies.
I don't think it were on long enough, mate, to be honest.
I'm not sure. Shall I carry on?
Well, you've not to loads, have you? It's up to you, mate. Your channel, fella. Drop it and start a new one if you want, mate. People will come back on anyway.
Yeah. Okay, then we'll call that part 1, and then I know the stuff you do for me and stuff like that. That'll be cut out. I can bring it back up again.
Right, I'll go. I'll sort that out, mate, for you now.
Right. No, listen, guys. Really sorry about that. Please hang around. If we say 1:15, so I'll schedule it straight away, and I'll see you in a bit, guys. End of part 1.
Right, I'll go sort that live out.